Jai Shri Mataji. Good morning everyone. Let's bow down to Shri Mataji, raise our Mother Kundalini and put Bandhan. Shri Ganesh Mantra. Now let us listen to Shri Mataji's speech.
Today we have assembled here to do puja to Buddha. As you know, Buddha was a son of a king, and one day he was shocked to see a very poor man, thin man walking on the street, very unhappy person. And he felt very sad about it. Then he saw one person who was very sick and about to die. Then he saw a man who was dead, and people were carrying him to the cremation ground. This all upset him very much. And he started thinking about it and seeking what is the reason for all these happenings in human beings. Firstly, why do they become so miserable or sick, or why do they die so miserably? The reason he found out in his search, he went round the whole world, I should say, in the sense he read Upanishads, he went to many gurus, went to many places of spiritual education, Banaras, everywhere he went. And ultimately, he was sitting under a banyan tree when suddenly his Kundalini was awakened by his Adishakti and he got his realization. Then he realized that the reason for all this is the desire. In Sahaja Yoga, we have now understood that all other desires are not pure desires. Firstly, whatever desires are fulfilled, we are not satisfied by it, first thing. And secondly, all these desires have a repercussion. So what is the pure desire? That you all know is the Kundalini. Kundalini is the power of pure desire which fulfills your pure desire to be the spirit, to be Buddha, to be enlightened. Buddha means a person who is enlightened. So Gautama became Buddha, as you people now have become Sajogis. But because he went through all these various penances, whatever he learned became part and parcel of him. But in Sahaja Yoga, it is all Sahaj. So we always conclude everything that this is after all Sahaj. And when we try to work out anything, we always say, oh, it will work out spontaneously, it's all right, Mother will do for us. This is a common feeling with Sahaja. So whether to put you all through that long process or to give you realization was a question before me. Because in these days of confusion, there cannot be much time to put you through all which Buddha had gone, and he was one individual. I had to put all of you. That would have been very difficult. I don't know how many would have sustained it. Most of them would have dropped out halfway, or maybe quarter of the way. So, it was done in a Sahaj manner. You did not have to sit in a banyan tree. Ultimately, you got your realization. Your Kundalini was awakened. And you got your enlightenment. But that enlightenment which settled in Buddha is not settled in us because our chakras were not cleansed as he had cleansed his chakras. We had the same body, the same mind, and the same attitude when we got realization. As we were looking at the house of God, still we are looking at the house of God, but you have entered inside the house and you have to look out from the windows. This you forget. And though we are sitting now on a hilltop, out of all the congestion and all the traffic, still you see a car, you get frightened. You don't know you are sitting on top of a hill where your mother has put you nicely. And that is how you try to behave. When I get reports about Sajogis, I'm quite amazed that they do not know that they are realized souls now. That's why Buddha talked of desirelessness. It's not possible before realization. Even after realization, I find it's difficult. Some sort of a subtle desire exists, and where you have to work it out, we do not work it out saying that our ego will be catchy. So wherever it suits us, we work that way. Wherever it suits, we work this way. The solution of the whole thing is one, which I found out myself, was this, that it's a collective happening. A person who is an individual can never get over his ego. Individualistic person cannot get over his ego. The one who lives individually wants to enjoy everything individually, can never get over his ego because you have not gone through all that penances. Or else, if you are an individual, then you better go through all these penances and then come back. So the solution is to wash all our chakras, cleanse our life in the collective. And this is what was the solution of the problem of ego. Formerly, everything worked out individually. Like that, to go to Himalayas, take some guru, then the guru will throw him out, then he'll go to another guru, then work there, then he'll throw it out. Then next life he'll be born again he'll be thrown out. Ultimately, if one guru accepts, all right, well, he's beaten up, he's tortured, he's cheated everywhere, hanged up, pressed down. And then, ultimately, if any guru gets nearer to any one individual, he would give him realization. This was the situation. But in Sahaja Yoga, the door is open, anybody can come in. Anybody. Get your realization. Because I have faith in collectivity. This collective life will definitely give you what Buddha got through his individual efforts. But there also we fail, that we do not know how to be collective. Individualism is all the time around us. In every way, we think of individuals. Wherever collectivity has worked, Sahaja Yoga has prospered. And wherever it has not worked, there has been a problem. So it is very important that we should look at ourselves and see for ourselves and see how much collective we are. Do you enjoy collectivity or not? Are you aiming at collectivity or not? As soon as I thought of this Kabela place you have seen, and I thought that I'll make a little ashram there near the river for you. Immediately people said, Mother, is it all right if we buy our own houses here? Immediately. Then what is the purpose? And then they will call me, Mother, please come to my house for dinner. Please come to my little house for some tea. I'm not interested. So in Sahaja Yoga, unless and until you really become collective in every sense, you cannot ascend and you cannot wash yourself, you cannot cleanse yourself. This point he did not say, but in a way he did say, because he has said, Buddham Sharanam Gacchami. First, I surrender myself to my self-realization. Then he said, Dhammam Sharanam Gacchami, means the dharma in me, I myself surrender to that dharma. That is spirituality. And thirdly, he said, Sangam Sharanam Gacchami. Sangha means collectivity. I surrender myself to the collectivity. But he did not know how to give Ama's realization at that time. So he got hold of disciples who had to shave off their heads, whether you are a queen or a king, who had to wear only one cloth, whether you are a man or a woman, who had to have only one mat to sleep in a big hall, no husband and wife, no marriage, nothing. And they had to beg their food in the village and feed the Guru, and also they themselves had to eat that food whether it was sufficient or not. That is not in Sajok. Everything is enjoyable in Sajok from the very beginning. And you are supposed to be absolutely joyous people in Sajok. That is there. But the joy of the collectivity, if you do not know how to enjoy, then you cannot ascend. Because there's not a way out. What is the other penance? For some people, even collectivity is a penance till they start enjoying it. And they are very troublesome. This is not good, very critical. Some of them stay in the ashram and criticize everything all the time. This is not good, I don't like this, I don't like that. So here, in complete awareness, you cannot be mesmerized. If you are mesmerized, then you can live whatever way you like. But in complete awareness and full understanding, we have to become collective. This is one of the solutions for our cleansing. We can say like this, supposing my hands are dirty. So I go to one tap and I find there's one drop coming. So can't wash. So I go to another place, there's no water. Third place, I find there's nothing available. Ultimately, I reach the place where I find some water. Then I wash myself completely because I know I can't find it anywhere else. But in Sahaja, you are immersed in the water of collectivity. If you enjoy this collectivity and can swim in that, then there is no problem. Buddha, as you know, is working on our right side, on our Agya. It's very surprising the deity like him to work on the right side. First he said, for the right side you should be detached, desireless. Nobody would work if they have no desire and if they have no way of earning something out of it, in the normal sense. But desirelessly you have to work. Then only the right side can be conquered. Very symbolic. Normally the right-sided people are extremely thin, but Buddha is very fat. Normally the right-sided people are extremely serious, very serious. Even if you tickle them, they won't laugh. But Buddha is laughing all the time with his both hands and enjoying himself. See the contrast. So, when you are working without any desire, only then this state can be achieved that you'll be all the time laughing. But those who feel that we are doing this work with certain desire. I mean, some are very low level people, want to make money, some this, that nonsense, that goes on. But it becomes even subtler and subtler and subtler. As you become subtler, the desires start becoming subtler and subtler and subtler. And if you are not careful, it just comes up. So he is the one who is on the right side placed going to the left side. He is the one who has said that you have to be desireless on the right side. What a contrast. Especially in the West, I have seen people do little bit of... What have they done? I lifted that spoon. With the spoon they sit down. And they are surprised to see me that I am not tired. But I don't do anything. I have no desires. Actually, I never do anything. I am just nishkriya, I am just doing nothing. So when you become that instrument, surrendered instrument, when you know you are not doing anything whatsoever, then on the right side, you achieve mastery. How you achieve mastery? You don't do anything, all right? You go to any shop and you get a jackpot without doing anything. You do not desire anything. And suddenly you find, which you have never even thought of is before you, there sits there, available for you. Just have it. So, with a desire to achieve something when you work out, it also has a reaction. Every action has a reaction. But action without desire cannot have reaction because there is no desire already. Supposing I get lost somewhere on the way. So I never feel upset about it because maybe I have to be there. Supposing I want to I have to buy some, say like a castle, take it like that. So people I have to buy, you see, that's different than desiring. I mean, it also came in my neck suddenly. I just said that I have to live in Italy, so must buy a house. They showed me a castle. And this turned out to be no good. All right, doesn't matter. Then the second one, everybody got attached. You must buy this at any cost. This. I somehow didn't like the place very much, but I said, all right, let their desire be fulfilled. It so happened that they were all uprooted and they had to buy another one which they didn't want to buy. And I was very happy about it because I didn't desire anything. And it turned out to be the best. The reason is whatever is best happens to me. So whatever happens to me, I know is the best. Is all for my good. Is for the good of Sahaja Yoga. Now anybody criticizes Sahaja Yoga is very, very good, excellent. Like in India, first of all, there was a magazine where Rajneesh used someone to speak against me. But that lady had stolen some of my photographs and had given the photographs as well. And everybody in my family was so angry, my brothers, my husband, they wanted to sue the paper. I said, I don't like this idea of suing the paper or anything. So when we had the first program in Delhi, it was so overcrowded that I could not even take my car inside. So the outside also was filled. And they had to put loudspeakers outside the hall. And I asked the people, how is it they are here? They said, we saw your photographs in the Illustrated Weekly and we are so much impressed. They never read anything. Not a word. And they were all there. One of them is Harsh, and so many of them have come from there. Just seeing the photograph. So if she had stolen the photograph, it was for our good. And normally we would have paid a lot of money to publish something. Without paying any money, it was there. And then these people, you see, my family people, they saw that this magazine was closed for 6 months and they had to go into a terrible loss. I didn't desire that either. When you are desireless, you are happy because you are never disappointed. You are never nervous. So, to be desireless doesn't mean that you become something absurd or ascetic or anything like that. But not to expect something. If I do like this, then this will happen. If I do like this, that will. Not to worry. Do what you want to do. One thing you should know, that nothing bad can happen to you. And something bad is happening, that's something wrong. I'll tell you another thing. This time, first time I fell down a little bit, not much. So they said you can't go out of the house at all, you cannot move out because it's raining and you will develop arthritis. I can never develop anything like that, but doesn't matter. So I was made to stay in the house and I wrote this book in that. It was nice, I fell down. Otherwise, they would have said, come here, come, all my family was there for a holiday. Thank God. I got these 4 or 5 days, I wrote this book. So make the best of all disappointments. If there is a disappointment, just smile at it. I know it is for your good to discover something new, to find out something better. But the conditioning is so strong. That's why I say be in the collective. Now, for example, we have Indians, we have got French, we have this, that, and all that. All their conditions are around them. Still. For Indians must have Indian food wherever they go. It's a very difficult situation. That way you people are better. You eat every sort of, even you eat wretched Indian food. I don't like very much Indian food myself. It's not very nourishing. It's more tasty, but not nourishing. But you don't mind eating any food whatsoever. That's a good thing about it. But your desires are another, little different, which you know very well, I need not tell you.
महासरस्वती
Mataji, for giving us this opportunity for daily collective meditation. Thank you very much. Jai Shri Mataji. Let's bow down to Shri Mataji, raise our Mother Kundalini and put Bandhan. So we will continue with our daily morning meditation tomorrow. Now we are closing the stream. Yes, Shri Mataji.